LIC is the fifth largest insurer globally and is the largest asset or a property owner as an institution in our country. It covers 91.1% district of India and has 1.33 million individual agents spread across India. As per the market share goes, in individual life insurance policy business, it covered 63%. And in group life insurance cover, it covers 88%. LIC manages asset to the tune of 37 trillion. To understand how big this number is, if you consider all mutual fund companies put together, it will have an approximate asset under management of 31 trillion only. In the last financial year, LIC's profit was 2,910 crore, which was approximately 10% higher than its previous year, and it gives normally 9 to 10% year-on-year profit growth. The issue size of the IPO is 21,000 crore and LIC's total valuation is pegged at 6 lakh crore. However, its embedded value is 5.4 lakh crore. That means the IPO is coming up with 1.1 times of its embedded value. The IPO opens on May 4th. And it closes on May 9th, and it is pegged as India's largest IPO ever. Government of India was initially planned to offload 5% of its stake, but it has reduced to 3.5% now. There are three categories of investors who can apply for this IPO. One is a LIC policyholder, then is a retail investor, then is employees. Under each category of investors, investor cannot apply more than 2 lakh value of LIC shares. Price of the IPO is kept at 902 to 949 rupees per share, and each investors have to apply minimum of 15 shares. Policyholder will get a discount of 60 rupees per share, and retail and employees will get a 45 rupees per share discount. To apply under the policyholder category, one has to have an individual LIC policy by 13th of February and his PAN to be linked with the LIC policy by 28th of February. One has to have a demat account to apply for this IPO. The size of the IPO has cut from 65,000 crore to 21,000 crore basis Russia's invasion to Ukraine, higher crude oil prices, US Fed hockey stance of interest rate, and a sustained selling by the foreign institutional investors over recent times, by which we are seeing the market become very, very volatile recently. However, with reduction of this valuation, LIC's IPO looks very, very attractive now. If you see the price to embedded value of LIC is 1.1, which is much, much lesser than any of the private player. If you see the SDFC's price to embedded value is 3.2, SBI is 3.9, ICICI is 2.5. Comparison to its private player, LIC's IPO, you are getting at a much, much cheaper as far the valuation goes. One thing you need to keep in mind that value of new business margin of LIC is 9.9%, which is way, way lesser than that of its private player, which is 22 to 25% because of its aggressive acquisitions recently and a group business participations. But however, having said that thing, LIC has a strong distribution network. LIC has its own brand value. It is a market leader in its own positions. Probably because of this recent market volatility, and we are not seeing a mad bull run like last year. We don't expect to have a huge listing gain here, but from mid to long term perspective, this IPO looks very, very attractive because the company has a solid strength, its solid financials base, and because of the financialization of savings in India. So you can, for this IPO for a mid to long term perspective. Thank you.